My name is Killer Keemstar, and I'm here with...
Only Use Me Blood.
This is the Bad Kid Cast, the audio cast that you listen to
while you game.
We are available on iTunes,
Android,
Spreaker,
iHeartRadio,
Stitcher, SoundCloud. We're available everywhere.
You know that game you used to play where it was just like you have to like it's like red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow. And you have to like remember like this long sequence of events. And it's
what the fuck is the name of that game?
I don't know, but we all know it though. We all played it.
Yeah, Bop It or some shit.
Dude, I saw someone linked me a video, right? And what it was an actual video for Windows 95. It was a Windows 95 tutorial.
Commercial? No, tutorial.
Yeah, it was like a little DVD tutorial. I don't even think they had DVDs back then. Anyways,
okay.
It was with Jennifer Aniston and Matthew Perry, the guy that played Chandler on Friends.
Okay.
And they were showing basically a tutorial on how to use Windows 95 because it was like brand new at the time.
Was it legit or like was it a legit tutorial?
It was a legit tutorial. And they showed stuff that I haven't seen in years.
Like what?
The Microsoft Network.
What the fuck is that?
The Microsoft Network originally was like the only way you can get online. The two things were Microsoft Network and AOL.
Dude, like, are you talking about Internet Explorer?
No, it was the way you connect to the internet.
Oh, I remember that dial-up shit. That was fucking annoying.
Yeah, dude. You know what? I realized this after a long time. So I used to play Duke Nukem 3D with this Asian kid, right? And he would always beat me every single time. Okay? And now that I realize what it was is that he had host on a 56K modem. So, of course, he's going to beat me. He's like seeing everything seconds before I do.
Yeah.
So, sponsor. Bam.
Yeah, we're still looking for That Guy Who Camps. And
so That Guy Who Camps actually contacted me on Xbox. He sent me a message. Apparently, he's been playing. He's just been appearing offline. And he sent me a message. He said that he saw the video that I did on my channel. He appreciated it, and he will be coming back.
But the sponsor is still paying us to find That Guy Who Camps.
Absolutely.
So, Camp, where the fuck are you? Come back.
Camp, we kind of don't want you to come back just because... No, just joking. Obviously, we want Camp to come back.
Speaking about that, guys, if you want to sponsor, if you have a website, all right, if you have an Instagram, because we've done that before. Mm-hmm. You know, people want to blow up their Instagram.
We've even sponsored a band.
If you have something that you want to promote, contact us. It's $50, to get out to thousands of people.
Now, and I also want to answer this question. A common question we get is, how many subs am I going to get off this? How many followers am I going to get off
the
BadKidCast sponsors?
I hate that.
Now, let me explain this. What we're doing is we're giving you the opportunity to present you, okay? It's like we're giving you a job interview. Now, if we send our viewers over to your channel and it's awesome content, then they're going to sub. But if we send them to it and people don't like it, that's not on us.
Yeah, I do sponsorships now on Drama Alert because Drama Alert is just blowing fucking up. Like, every video that I put up, and now this is like the second channel in this year, 2014, every video that I put up is like getting 50 or 70,000 people that are checking it out, right? Yep. So, you know, I have it super low. It's $100 to sponsor, and I get two reactions. One is like, oh my God, that's so much money. I'm like, oh my God, are you fucking brain dead? This ad space is worth like, you know, $1,200 to somewhere between $800 and like $1,000 to $1,200, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like $100 is nothing. Like I'm literally, this is a spot for, you know, because it's such a community channel. This is an opportunity for someone in the community to get the community eyeballs on you. Like, it's cheap. It's nothing. Right? So then after we, you know, hash out the logic of how this is a good deal, then the next thing is like, how many subs am I going to get? That's not a question for me.
Yeah.
That's on you.
We're getting you traffic. We're not getting you subs. What you do with that traffic, the content that you have on your channel when we send it there, that's on you.
Let me put it this way.
He's putting it this way.
Let me put it this way.
Put it there.
Let's say that you are an artist, all right, and you have an Instagram, all right, and you're creating some Picasso shit, all right, and then putting it out on Instagram. When I showcase that, people are going to see it, be impressed, and they're going to fucking follow you on Instagram. Now, if you draw stick figures and you fucking want to fucking pay for a sponsorship, I'm going to tell people about it. But chances are the dude with the Picasso shit is probably going to do better than you. Now, that has nothing to do with the BadKidCast or the Drama Alert, because we still put your work and your link to your work in front of thousands of people. But the chances that people are going to follow is determined on your content.
Yep.
Your content.
It's really weird because people will see someone successful and they'll be like, well, I can do that. And then they do it, but it's shit. And then they wonder why they don't get followers or people that watch.
Dude, oh my God.
It's all based off the content.
I don't know. Did I talk last podcast about the James Geary thing? I think I did. Yeah.
Let's make this a positive podcast.
I do. There's one thing that's bothered me.
Okay.
I'm going to say one real quick thing. I might have said it on last podcast, and I apologize if I'm repeating myself. But we pretty much exposed this James Geary dude for like trying to buy an exploit, right?
Mm-hmm.
People are making videos saying, how can Keemstar expose James Geary for trying to purchase this exploit when Keemstar's selling ads? He's doing the same thing. That's not the same thing.
Nope. Sorry.
I had new videos coming out today bashing me for that. Anyhow, that's out of my system. All done and over with. Here's the new thing that's going on in the community. Did you saw the Drama Alert?
Yes, I did.
So, FaZe Clan is the biggest Call of Duty clan. Now, some people might argue and say, well, I think Optic's bigger. If we're talking about subscribers, right, for a team channel, FaZe is the biggest Call of Duty clan channel in YouTube terms, all right? Without a doubt, without question. So, FaZe has a lot of value. It's worth a lot. And its history is also worth a lot.
Absolutely. It's right up there with Optic.
Like how it started, and same thing with Optic. Like the history of Optic, if this community is going to be this Call of Duty community, if you will, if this is going to be a 20-year stretch, right? If this is going to be a long 100-year stretch, whatever the fucking case may be, similar to like when DVDs come out about the golden years of the fucking NFL, or when the Green Bay Packers won the 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, they literally call it Lombardi Trophy because that was the coach's name. So go.
Right. So what I'm saying here is we've created this amazing gaming community, right? And if it's going to be this huge, amazing thing in the future, then there's going to be valued history of how it started and who was involved. Right. Now there's this one guy. His name is Joey or Ferox, or Ferox, I believe it's pronounced. He created the FaZe logo.
Okay.
Created the fucking logo, right? He's been in FaZe for 3 years. All right. When they like put up their roster to do like the people that do graphics or whatever, he wasn't on there. So everyone was asking him, how come you're not in the fucking thing? So I guess apparently he went to like FaZe Temper, which is a cool dude. We met him in person.
Cool ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I love Temper. I think Tommy's the shit. But in this situation, we're not talking about friends. We're talking about the business and the drama of what happened. So,
right.
If I say anything ill about someone, it's because this situation has nothing to do with like I definitely want to go hang out with that dude and have some beers and party, and he's cool like that.
Yeah.
But anyhow, getting back to the point. Basically, apparently, he says that Tommy told him that you didn't make the cut. You're not good enough. These other graphics designers are better than you now. I know you've been with us for 3 years. So he's like, yeah, but I made the fucking FaZe logo, right? He comes at him like that, and I guess apparently Tommy responds by saying, it's not what you did in the past. It's what you can do now.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you're not doing it, so you're cut. So he makes a video and he says, this is why I got cut, and this is ridiculous and blah blah blah. Now here's my problem with this situation, because now like the whole trick shotting, like team, like the I wish there was a name for the trick shotting community. It shouldn't be called the trick shotting community because not everyone trick shots. There's feeders and stuff like that. And there's editors, and I don't know what the name of that community is. I have to call it the trick shotting community for the lack of a better word.
Call them the dirties.
But the dirties are in a frenzy. The dirties are in a frenzy right now. The trick shotting community is in a frenzy over this. And there's people that side with FaZe, and there's people that side with, this graphic designer, that he shouldn't get kicked. Here's my thought process. If we look at the history of FaZe, right, designing that logo is a huge part of it.
Of course.
Imagine if you designed the logo for Facebook.
Yeah.
Or for Twitter or whatever, like some huge entity. And I know FaZe is
Tommy has a FaZe tattoo of the logo.
Like literally Tommy has the fucking tattoo on his arm of what this dude designed.
And it's not like Tommy is tatted the fuck up. It's like he has a couple tattoos. One of them is just this big FaZe tattoo on his arm. Legit. There you go.
So here's my thinking behind it, right? FaZe is this clan where like once you're out of it, you're just out. That's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter like what you put into it or what, and like
whoever made the logo for the Seattle Supersonics, like the classic logo with the skyline, that's awesome. You're part of the team or whatever. But like, if you haven't made a logo in fucking 25 years and your one claim to fame is that you made the logo, that's nice and all, but bye.
Okay, and so me and you might differ on this then. My thought process is like, this dude's a part of the history. Like, he should have some type of alumni status. Instead of just being like, dude, you're not in FaZe, bro. You're not in FaZe. You fucking did a logo. You've been making graphics first for 3 years. Guess what? It ain't good enough anymore, buddy. These other fucking designers are better than you. Yeah. Times have changed. We're a fucking legit company now. We're trying to move in a better direction. You're done. So I get that, but at the same time, that dude he was there at the fucking beginning and made the logo. They have to somehow give that motherfucker a jersey to retire.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
That makes sense, yeah. Retire his jersey.
Like, in Optic, they have, like, the old men of Optic.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers aren't running around sniping, making fucking videos, and I might use it, Fwiz did make a sniping montage 2 months ago. Like, that's not what I'm talking about, right? Like, fucking Fwiz isn't, like, an active... Like, Optic Diesel, right?
Yeah.
What does that motherfucker do? Like, he's an alum. He's got alumni status.
Absolutely.
Right? You know what I mean? FaZe doesn't have that. Like, I feel like Tommy, Banks, Seabass, whoever fucking runs that thing, you need to figure out, like, a section or, like, some type of, like, roster to show all ex-FaZe members or something. So when you drop these people, you're not saying, thanks for the logo, thanks for the 3 years of service, but you're not cutting anymore. Fuck off. Yeah. Right? So it doesn't come off like that. There has to be some type of, like...
Here's the thing, and I'm really gonna be pissed off that I say this, but based on what you just said, you actually changed my mind. I listened to what you said, and you changed my mind. Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he should be an honorary member of FaZe, but based on what I was reading, especially with your thing with the drama alert, saying like you were never. They were basically saying you were never really part of FaZe. You were just a graphic designer.
Yeah.
So
they're saying that too.
If he would have not made the video and just been about his business, this wouldn't have been an issue.
Well, now I'm starting to think about it in drama alert terms. So now I might be agreeing with you.
Mind blown.
Because there's all these different people that have like been on the drama alert staff. What if they come to me and they're like, dude, you kicked me out because I was inactive. You kicked me out of the chat because I was inactive.
Mm-hmm.
What about that one story I found?
What's the biggest drama alert story?
Ooh, the biggest drama alert story.
You keep on, whenever I ask you this, you always talk about the FPS Russia manager dying.
Yeah, well, okay, so I know it sucks because there was a death, but the internet had no idea that FPS Russia's manager had passed away. Nobody knew about it.
Right.
I found out about it before anyone and broke the story to YouTube, before the mainstream media, before fucking what's his name, Philip DeFranco and his little his little group there. What are they called?
SourceFed.
SourceFed.
It's a pretty big group, bro.
Well, whatever. I broke the story before everybody on the internet.
Right.
And after I broke the story, they literally watched my video and all covered the story from there. I broke the story to the world.
Okay.
So, a lot of people give TMZ a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But TMZ broke the story of Michael Jackson dying before anyone. TMZ broke this Donald Sterling thing before anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are two huge fucking stories that all the fucking media outlets have to thank TMZ for. And, with this story was big. It was, a death. And it came from a giant YouTuber, FPS Russia. And I broke that story, a story that every other network on the internet then covered. So
there you go.
In the sense of that was the biggest story. What do I think is the biggest story to ever hit Drama Alert in the
gaming sense, I guess?
In the gaming sense, in the community sense? It has to be Raw Instinct situation with iFly and all that. That was huge. That was probably the biggest thing.
Do you think that? But what about the wing suicide situation? That was huge too.
The wing suicide situation was massive, right?
Yeah.
And we were on it, and we were right there, and we covered it.
As far as a live breaking story, you covered it that night. I think we were going to do a BadKidCast that night, but you said let's do this.
Yeah,
that might have been before the whole Drama Alert channel thing. I'm not sure.
There was a Drama Alert channel, but
we BadKidCast live streamed.
Yeah, it didn't. It was already covered.
Can I just say that I feel fucking amazing right now? So let me explain this, okay? So Keem's been on this since the shrooms, right? Keem's been on this workout tip. He's been like walking miles and like doing his thing.
Anywhere between like an hour and the most I did was 3 hours a day of walking.
Yeah. So obviously he's trying to get me on that, and I'm feeling better doing it. Now tonight, this is what happened. He's like, dude, we got to do a cast. I'm like, all right. I'll tell the story later on, but pretty much I'm not able to drive my car right now because of registration issues.
Yeah.
Anyways, so he's like, you should walk over here. And I'm like, I look at the map thing, and it's literally 5 miles to his house. So we're 5 miles away, right? So Keem goes, how about you meet me at the Tim Hortons in between us? I map it out. It's 3 miles. He's like, meet me at the Tim Hortons. Start walking. I'll start walking now. And then I'm like, wait a second. If I walk to Tim Hortons and you walk to Tim Hortons, we're just at Tim Hortons. I have to walk all the way to your house from there. But I'm like, I got motivated. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
right?
but this was my logic. I was like, if I walk halfway but then walk back to my house, then I'm still walking the same distance that you walked.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So we'd be walking the same distance.
So I get my iPod, get my earbuds in, start playing an Outkast album, start walking, right? Start walking, I'm walking, and I'm in this groove. It takes me about 10 minutes to get in the groove. I'm in this groove, and I'm walking. And then I'm literally about 5 minutes away from Tim Hortons, right? And I see this Hummer pull up. And it's Keem. And I'm like, that's awesome, because now he just picked me up and I don't have to walk anymore. But at the same time, I know it sounds weird, but I was a little disappointed. I kind of wanted to keep on walking.
Here's the thing, right? I would have walked, right? Well, first of all, I already worked out today, so I wasn't cheating. I wasn't cheating in a sense where like I didn't get my workout today. I already walked an hour today. But what happened is I waited too long to leave, and when I looked at the clock, I would have been late to the Tim Hortons. And I didn't want to fuck it up, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just drive and pick you up. But then I timed out the wrong distance to leave to the Tim Hortons, and I got there early, so I fucked that up too.
Yeah.
I don't know. At the end of the day, Blade, you're like a fucking huge dude. Like, you walk fucking 3 miles today. Yeah. Amen. Like, that's some good shit.
And the thing is, I feel like, except for a water I grabbed, like because I was kind of cramping up a little bit, I feel like I could have walked all the way to your house.
You have to get the first like 30 minutes down. Once the first 30 minutes is done, you're in the mode.
Yeah. There's a saying. I've been watching The Wire, right? And when they talk about the prison sentences that they get, they're like, you only have to do 2 days. Your first day and your last day. The middle stuff doesn't matter. Literally, that's why I'm saying. Like, literally, I felt like I could have walked all the way to your house. I could have made the whole 5-mile trip. That's how good I was feeling. And right now, I feel fucking energized. Like, I feel fucking great.
It works. It works. It works. You got to understand, Blade, is that we don't do shit, dude. Our fucking jobs is working on a fucking computer, dude. That's what we do. We fucking play video games for a living. Now, I understand some people out there are like envious of that. Of course, that seems like a dream job and everything. But I'm telling you, if you get in a situation where you're really working hard at the YouTube stuff, you don't have time to fucking go and get on an exercise kick or, you know, eat healthy. Honestly, you just get in a zone, dude. You're going for that gameplay. Yeah. You're spending like 14 hours a day looking at your computer or looking at a screen playing a video game to make sure that the content that you're creating and the stuff that you're doing is entertaining your audience. Like, you're a slave to your fans, no matter what. You know, a lot of times people are like, Keem, you're an asshole on Twitter, da-da-da. The reason why I'm a cunt on Twitter to, like, haters and stuff is because I'm sitting on Twitter entertaining my fans by fucking fighting with these little cunts. You know what I mean? Like, that's part of it. You know? I can't believe you talked to your friend. This motherfucker told me to kill myself, and you're coming at me saying I can't believe you talked to my fans that way? He ain't my fan. He just told me to kill myself.
Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The other day, dude, Keem hits me up. He's like, okay, I wanted to watch this movie called Neighbors, right? Keem was, he was like, I'm down, right? We go see the movie. I didn't think it was that good, right? Without giving any spoilers away, I got on Twitter. I'm like, yeah, I was disappointed by it.
I'll give you a spoiler right now. Neighbors sucks. Don't watch it. It's horrible.
And so what the thing is, a lot of people were like, some people were cool about it, but a lot of more people were mad at me. They're like, that movie looks awesome. I'm like, have you seen it? Like, no, but it looks amazing. I just told you, I just saved you fucking PayPal me. I just saved you $10.
Yeah, I don't understand like why anyone would lie. You know, like who's gonna fucking be like, oh, that movie's horrible and just like make that up.
Yeah, another thing, I think that Seth Rogen is an awesome dude. Okay. I think that I just imagine like at LA parties or whatever, when he meets other people, they probably have a fucking great time with this dude. So all his friends, all his like buddies that he kicks it with in the industry are like, yeah, this movie's probably awesome. Seth Rogen's in it, right? But sorry, it sucked.
Yeah, it's not a good movie.
It wasn't good.
It's not convincing at all. Like there's one point where the fucking cop comes in to the scene or whatever, and it's not a cop. It's like, why did they put that dude in a cop suit?
Yeah, it's just,
like,
I don't know.
He's not a cop. Like,
when we tell you a movie is bad, it's because it's bad, and there you go. You save $10. You know what I mean? Watch the Budapest Hotel movie. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that is actually a good one. So another situation happened when I was there. There was something else that happened when I said that movie was bad. There was a situation on Twitter, and I can't remember what it was. Fuck, my mind just went blank. I'll think about it. Anyhow, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this. And we are back.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry. I should probably tell you what's going on. So, Keem, when we do the BadKidCast, I'm looking at Keem's computer, right? And I'm looking at his Skype, and a lot of people hit him up with stuff. They're like, I got a drama alert for you. And he's like, okay. He reads it, and it's like, that's not a drama alert.
Yeah.
What constitutes a drama alert, and what are some funny ones that, like, why'd you tell me about this?
Okay, so the one that just happened now is somebody tipped me off to Obey Scarer. And he is, like, one of these trick-shotting kids or whatever.
One of the dirties.
And he's in the clan Dirty. Why the fuck do you give him the name Dirty?
Because I hate them.
They don't shower?
Yeah, they don't shower. Because every shower is like 8 trick shots they could have
done. Anyhow, Obey Scares said this. He said, in 6th, and I'm assuming he means 6th grade, he goes, my friend and I were in his basement with no one home. He grabbed my ball sack so hard that I had to go home, and we never talked again. Now, is that a drama alert?
No.
No.
That's just a weird kind of homo story that you told from when you were a kid.
Now, here's the thing. What I try to do when I put together a drama alert story is there's 2 types of drama alerts. There's one drama alert that I love doing where everything is connected somehow, that the video all fits. And then there's the other video that I do that's basically like a collaboration of
smaller
everything.
Stories. Yeah.
Right? like the airplane porn drama alert was my favorite one because we had a situation where there's this stupid 14-year-old girl on Twitter that like said that she was going to blow up like American Airlines, and American Airlines responded like, yeah, we're going to contact the FBI on this. And she was like, oh, I'm only 14. Then, like within the same news cycle, all right, someone else hacked into or somehow got access to United Airlines, and like someone was like complaining about like their flight situation, and they responded back with some girl sticking a toy plane up her vagina.
Yeah.
All right. Then in the same news cycle, iFly announced that he was like going to quit gaming or some shit. So all those things tied together, you know, around the. So that's the style of drama alert that I like to do. But then there's also like those montages, you know. So here's the thing: if I end up doing a story that is a bunch of little stuff all compiled together, I might throw this ridiculous tweet in there,
Right.
because it's, you know, after all, it's not really news, but it entertains my audience, and I know what my audience wants. They want the news, but they also want to be entertained. There has to be bits of comedy thrown in there, you know? And this is fucking stupid, but hilarious.
I totally forgot. This is a real life story, but this is fucking hilarious. Because I was reading this, and it's just like, okay, so some dude cupped your balls, and you're like, it's not really homophobic, but that's kind of like sexual assault, you know? So that's like the story, and they made it really awkward. It's the same thing as if one of them was a girl and you like cupped her titty or something like that, that would make it really awkward. Same level, right? So amongst my friends back home, this was when I was like 25, there was this thing going on where we're like, dude, we think Tommy is gay. Like everyone was like, I think Tommy's gay, bro. And I'm just like, if he's gay, he's gay. Fuck it. And like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, he's a cool dude. And the weird like homophobic thing that like some straight dudes do is they're like, well, I don't want him like coming on to me. I'm like, really, bro? You think like gay guys are gonna like come on to straight dudes? It doesn't work like that, you know? And it got to the situation where we were having like group meetings discussing if this dude's gay. I'm like, who the fuck cares? Like, if the dude's gay, he's a cool dude. Who the fuck cares?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I think like once you're an adult, right, and there's like a group of friends, like you can't just be in the closet anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's just fucking stupid. You're fucking everyone up. You're making people like not trust you, right? You're not being real, right? So if there's like a group of people and one of them's gay, you got to be like, dude, I'm fucking gay, you know? Yeah. And, you know, some people are going to be fucking homophobic. Some people will be like, I don't care. Just don't make out with your boyfriend in front of me. You know? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, so I don't know.
Well, the way it actually worked out, though, is that he was gay. And one of my friends fucking was like trying to like gay bait him, like just he didn't know, he was like on the fence for what it was, so he's like started doing things where he was like wearing tight pants and like bending over in front of him to see if dude would notice and get like around.
What?
Yeah, he was like trying to like bait him in to see if he was gay, and the dude was like, fucking stop, what are you doing? And he's like, well, we don't really know if you're gay or not. He's like, yeah, I'm gay, whatever, but I'm not into you, you're a fucking straight dude, fuck off.
I don't understand it.
Have you ever had a gay friend?
A friend? No. Like people I work with, people that worked for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But friend? No, not really.
I don't think I've ever had a gay friend either. And it's not because, I don't know.
I just don't understand how that works. Like, what are you doing today? Blowing dudes? Oh, sweet. I'm going to be trying to bang girls. Like what? I don't know. Like how does that work?
I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to not be friends with somebody because they're gay. But I've never been in a situation where if someone, you know,
it's like, okay, let's say, you know, a gay male is completely different than a straight male in so many different ways. And I'm not trying not to be too stereotypical, but the interests are different, right?
Absolutely.
Because if you think about it as a straight male, and I'm assuming that most of the people listening to us are straight males, we do everything in life for pussy.
Yep.
We, you know, want to get jobs so we can get money, so we can impress girls, so we can bang bitches. We, want to go and work out, so, not for our health, but because we want to bang bitches. Like, everything that you could possibly want to do.
On a super high level, we're conceited, and if we could, we would impregnate, like, everyone, like, every female in the world and, like, have a race of us. I know it sounds like that's super far-fetched, but on a subconscious level, that's kind of what we want to do. We want to bang broads.
Yeah.
As a straight male, that's what you want to do, is you want to spread your seed.
I thought you loved YouTube. Well, maybe I'm doing YouTube to bang bitches somehow, some way. It may seem ridiculous.
There's a couple pictures that float around every time these not YouTube events, but like these competitive gaming events come around, and it's always of a girl with like 7 or 8 hot dogs on her face, saying, "This is your babe." Can we stop using the word fucking bae? I hate that word.
What is bae? I don't.
BAE.
What is it?
It's like your.
Is it like babe short?
It's like babe short. I don't know. It's fucking retarded. And can we stop saying slide into DMs?
Can we stop saying fucking oh nay or nah? Yeah, that's fucking stupid lingo.
Is that us getting older? Be like, this shit doesn't make sense.
No. It's not that we're getting older. It's that there's some really stupid terminology that's flying through the community.
Yeah,
and it's like something that Nadeshot said once or some shit like that just viral.
I don't know.
Like
if
everyone
shot that. Like,
no, but what I'm saying is it's someone like Nadeshot. It's like, I don't know, like dildos for Africa, like we made up that shit up, and now people, every video of mine still to this day, hashtag dildos for Africa somewhere.
Really?
Like when we did Operation False Hope, they're going in there spamming dildos for Africa. But anyhow, back to the like gay analogy thing. Like, I think that the reason why gay dudes and straight women like become friends is because they have same interests.
Yeah, and also
you know what I mean? Like,
also the woman is, first off, every woman out there, if she's half ass decent to look at, she is dealing with a barrage of dudes trying to fuck her every single interaction. Okay?
Yeah.
That's true. So if you have a dude that literally has similar interests as you and is not trying to fuck you, then they're like calm, cool, and collective.
Have you ever talked to a girl and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm friends with this dude." You're like, dude, you're not friends with guys.
Yeah, you're not friends with dudes. Like, it's so funny because like I make jokes about people that are in the friend zone because it's fucking, to me, it's fucking funny. Because what you're doing is you get to a point where you're with this girl and she has decided that there's no way you're ever gonna fuck, but you stick around. What are you sticking around for? What the fuck are you sticking around for? The only reason why you should be friends with this girl is if it's a family member or if it's like the wife of one of your best bros.
Yeah.
Besides that, what the fuck are you doing?
It's so funny. I seen a tweet that kind of like went viral, and a lot of people have been sharing it and spreading it. They're like, yeah, I found out that this girl that I really like had me in her phone as free pizza.
Someone said that if she contacts you and basically says, has you pick out which nude she wants to send to a random dude, then you're in like forever friend zone. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been friend zoned before and it sucked, and then you pretty much have to be like, okay, peace, deuces, like no more. You know what I mean? Like, first off, any girl out there, if you're listening to this, right? If you have a dude that you friend zone, he wants to bang you. No dude is hanging out with a girl just for the sake of it. If he is, he's a fucking pussy. Period. Sorry, pussies out there, but if you're in the friend zone, I don't know.
I would say
it's a sign of weakness to me.
I mean, it's hard to say it's 100%. It's hard to say that it's 100%, right? Because it does go both ways, but not on the same percentage, right?
Yeah.
There are girls that I'm friends with that I would never want to fuck. But that's just, has nothing to do with their personality or anything. They're just not attractive.
Yeah.
But if they were attractive, then yeah, sorry, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, I know it sounds fucked up. So actually, it's a penalty. It's a penalty if you're good looking. Then, dude,
there's no way I could be friends with you.
Yeah,
I just want to fuck you.
So frump it up, like,
dude. And we try to be civilized about this whole thing, right? We everyone's like, oh, that's right and this is wrong. We try to like make these rules up, but animal instincts take over.
Yep.
Empires are built on trying to fuck pussy.
It is. And it's the
is.
downfall, too. Like, so many great things have fucking gone into crumbles because of fucking vagina.
Just want to take over.
What? Okay, imagine this, okay? If Bill Gates divorced Melinda Gates, right?
Mm-hmm.
That pussy would cost him billions. Imagine I don't like getting on the freeway for pussy. Imagine giving up $1 billion. Imagine if you have $10 to your name. Imagine
Wait. Bill Gates has never been divorced?
No.
Wow, that's insane.
Why is that insane?
Because like all these billionaires and shit always get divorced, and then the wife gets like $1 billion. And
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Bill Gates' story, but I'm assuming he's never been divorced.
No, that's weird. Bill Gates said that he is okay with selling Xbox.
That's awesome.
He said he's okay with selling it. Like he kind of like a lot of people are suggesting that maybe he hinted towards it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, there's some crazy things going on. Like
Amazon is going to try to buy Xbox.
Dr. Dre sold Beats by Dre to Apple for like $3 billion.
I seen something in Forbes saying that he won't be a billionaire though, even on that sale.
Whatever.
But
Like,
he's still making
good.
a ton of money.
So there's one. Okay, I think we tried to have this discussion, but we never really quite did it. One thing that Dr. Dre does. Okay, this is the only thing I really know about Dr. Dre, besides like growing up listening to like the Chronic and stuff like that. Dr. Dre, every single day, he has a fresh pair of Air Force Ones. Every single day.
Why?
Just because, okay, first off, Air Force Ones, when they're fresh, like right out the box, are probably the simplest, nicest sneakers ever. But like scuff them a day after, then they're not as good. Like that icy white freshness is awesome. After that, game over. Look, I know you guys can see, so I'm wearing Air Forces. They're fucked. These are my walking around shoes.
I'm too practical. I'm way too practical. I could have $1 billion and I'd be like, I'm not throwing those shoes out. Like, I'm just too practical.
He probably just gives them away, bro. Like, that's what Charles Barkley used to do. Like, Charles Barkley, every game, he'd have a fresh pair of shoes, and at the end of the game, he'd throw his shoes into the stands, and people would fucking fight over them. What would you do? If you were on billionaire status, bro, what would you do? Like, how would you... There's got to be something that you would splurge on.
Dude, I would not... Okay, I'll tell you right now that I would build a studio. Everything that we would do would be... Here's the thing. The beauty about being me... The beauty about being me, and this is the one thing that I really like about me, is if I want to do something, I'm going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. If I have, something in mind where I'm like, I just want to do that, I'm going to do it. If tomorrow I wake up and I decide I'm going to be a doctor, well, goodbye, because I'm going to fucking be a doctor. That's all there is to it. What I've always wanted to do is this shit. I've always wanted to, entertain an audience, be on a radio show. The fucking news thing, I didn't even know that I wanted to do that until I started doing it. And I was like, I'm into this.
Dude, remember when we went to the mall and this was like last week or whatever, and we saw that mock news studio thing.
Yeah.
We got to go do that.
Yeah. There's like a studio in the mall that we have to look at. But anyhow, to get to the original question, if I had $1 billion or whatever, what would I do? First thing I would do is build a fucking studio. I would still do Drama Alert.
Really?
Yeah, I would. How could I stop?
Right.
You know what I mean? It would just be a way better production value.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
so there's not anything you would splurge on? You wouldn't like have a waterfall in your backyard or some shit like that?
Yeah, I would, but at the same time, like, it's not like the BadKidCast wouldn't change, the Drama Alert wouldn't change. Like, I might.
If you're a billionaire, we're gonna be like, we're gonna roll the dice, and on the dice we're gonna have different cities on there, and so we're gonna do the BadKidCast tonight. Roll the dice. We're in Miami tonight. Bam, let's go.
I'm just saying that, like, I do this stuff like because I want to.
Yeah. And
I think money would be awesome, in the sense of like billions, because I'd fucking have a studio.
Yeah. What was this? There's a saying that I have on my bedroom wall. It's like,
if there's some billionaire that watches this show that wants to fucking buy a studio or invest in a studio for Drama Alert and BadKidCast, hit me up now. Yeah. Let's hook it up.
That'd be sick.
I want a studio more than anything.
Maybe this is the start. Like you talked about earlier with FaZe, it started off as this little clan and then it built up and now it's part of history. Maybe this is the start of history. Maybe there is some millionaire dude out there that sees the potential and how awesome the Bad Kid Cast is. And like, you know, we're going to look back 20 years. You're like, yeah, Joe Blow fucking called up Keem and followed him on Twitter and said, hey, I want to fucking build you a studio. And then it grew from there. Who knows? This could be the start of an amazing chapter of our lives.
This dude that was like 30 or something, he was like calling, I think he was calling like pro gamers like peasants and shit. And I can't remember what it was about. I think he was calling them peasants and that they don't know shit about business. And he was just fucking talking shit. And then all of a sudden this dude pulls out like, had to been like $50,000 in $100 bills. And he was like, I run so many companies. I know how to do business. You motherfuckers don't know anything about money. So I hit him up and I was like, bro, you watch Drama Alert, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, get a studio. He's like, yeah, I'll hit you back. And he never hit me back.
Of course. I hate when people like fucking show off like that. I'm like, okay, put your money where your mouth is. Bye. Bye.
So
I would bring a Tim. You know what? The thing is like if I had that kind of money, I would literally make money off of it. I would bring a Tim Hortons to the West Coast.
Now
that's what I would do.
Here's the thing: don't be political about this shit.
Go ahead. All right? I'll answer.
Don't fucking PR our audience.
Okay.
What I just said is 100% real. I believe it in my heart.
Okay.
All right. If you got $1 billion, let's say you fucking won the $1 billion lottery.
Okay.
Are you still gonna make YouTube videos?
Not gaming videos.
You're not gonna make gaming videos?
I'm not gonna make gaming videos. It's gonna be me doing some fucking stupid Richie Rich type shit.
So you're not gonna game anymore?
I would game, but not as much as I currently do.
Do you even want to game anymore?
Not as much as I have to for my job, no. It's more fun if you do it every once in a while. It's not fun gaming every single day.
Why don't you just do what you want to do on your channel? Just say, fuck it. Just do what you want to do.
I need a haircut.
Well, get a fucking haircut.
I know. That's the way my channel's going to go. Like it's going to
Dude, you're working out. Today you just worked out. You saw Wings' series. People are fucking, they like that. Why don't you go fucking make a workout video tomorrow?
All right.
Do you want to do that?
Do I want to make a workout video?
Yeah.
I don't know how entertaining it's going to be to my fans to watch me work out. Is that really entertaining?
It is.
People, if you're listening to this and you follow me on Twitter, fucking tell me if you really want to see me work out in videos.
It seems stupid to you, but to them,
I want to make. Here's the thing: I want to make sure that what I'm putting out there is entertaining to the people that watch my videos. That's all. Like they've been there for fucking 5 years, you know. So I want to make sure that whatever I put out, I don't want to put out some crap.
I've always done just what I want to do. I don't know, man. Like, if the fucking COD thing's getting stale and you're not even like in it, but you feel like you have to do it, don't. Just do whatever the fuck you want. You're an entertaining motherfucker. I know you. Like, if you were to ever go out with Only Use Me Blade on a drinking night, you'd be like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like, I just signed up to the fucking circus.
Okay, now this is one thing that I found interesting, okay? Optic Midnight did a commentary, right? And she was talking about how YouTubers act in real life because she got an opportunity to meet a lot of us. You know, she went to a couple events. And she was like, some people are different than their YouTube personality. Not saying it's a bad thing. Like, she's saying T-Mar's more relaxed. He's not energetic in the fucking video making mode when you're just chilling with him, right? But then she mentions me, and she's like, he's the same on his videos as he is in real life, okay? There was a gentleman that near a pizza place that I would go to, right? Mm-hmm. And he recognized me. He's like, dude, I've been watching your videos for a long time. I'm like, that's awesome. And he's like, hey, do you want to go out one night? Like, go get some drinks. I'm like, sure. We go out, and he was like, afterwards, he was like, holy fucking shit, dude. He's like, I don't think I could be friends with you. I'm like, why not? What's up? We had a fucking good time. He's like, because I'm like, I'm training to go to the fucking police academy. I can't hang out with you, bro. And so there's this thing where
okay. Now some people might think like, wow, that's really bad. No, that's fucking entertainment, bro.
I think
I want to hear more details of the story.
Okay, honestly, I think that some people, when they meet me in real life and actually kick it with me, especially if we go out drinking or whatnot, they get this thing where like, it really is how he talks in his videos. Holy shit. Oh my God. That dude has problems. Like, here's the thing, dude. Every time I go to these events now, I don't remember Dallas. Okay?
Okay. One of the greatest moments at Dallas.
Go ahead, tell. I don't give a shit.
Well, I don't think Hex would mind if I say this, right? But here's one of the greatest moments at Dallas.
MLG Dallas.
we're out at the bar, and this is like the last event, right? So all the pro players are at the bar. They're at the Twitch party at MLG
Shout
Dallas.
outs to Twitch. I love Twitch.
We're having a fucking great time. I almost get in a fight with some fucking League of Legends retard. But anyhow, we're having a great time. Everything's cool. Everything's chill. All of a sudden, the night ends, like at 2 p.m. Or, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. The night ends. We're like, fuck, where'd the night go, right? So it becomes this situation where the people in the bar are like, okay, time to get out, time to get out. Now, you got to understand that everybody that's at this fucking bar is from out of town. Everyone is. Yeah. So everybody needs a taxi, like, because this thing is like far away, right? So it becomes this situation where the whole bar is now standing outside in front of this place drunk.
I don't remember shit.
Me and Blade were already like running around being a little ridiculous as it was. All right. Now it's a situation where there's no more music. There's no drinks. The night is over. And this is the drunkest anyone's ever going to be. Right? And they're just standing on the sidewalk. It comes down to a situation where I'm jumping up and down and fucking jumping around Blade or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck's going on at this point. And then Blade comes over and he like walks up into this pole, this light pole, bumps into it, and he just stares at it like the light pole pushed him or something, right? And I fucking just start jumping in circles around Blade, and I'm like, fuck him up, fuck him up. And then somebody, one of the pro gamers or whatever, just changed it a little bit to what I was saying was like, fuck that light, or something like, was it, or punch that light, punch that light. So now there's everybody that was in the bars to just fucking chant, punch that light. Now the bar people like hear this chant and they're like looking through the fucking windows and they're looking, what the fuck's going on out there, right? This circle forms like a middle school fight, right? Between Blade and the fucking light pole. Well, Blade walks up and he's looking at it and he's eyeing it, right? In full chant. Fuck, punch that light. Blade just goes up. Now, the type of light that this is like one of those like antique looking lights. It's not an actual antique light, but it's like one of those classy antique like lights that you'd see on a, you know, in a good looking city that's trying to like spice it up and jazz it up, right? It's not like these like big metal fucking super tall light pole. It's a light pole that's probably like 12 feet high and it's all like fancy and it's cast iron and fucking green, right? So Blade goes up and he fucking punches it and then he leans his shoulder into it and he fucking knocks the fucking light like off its fucking screws and it starts like wobbling back and forth, right? And
I didn't even know this part.
And everyone's like fucking cheering like, yeah, fuck that pole, because everyone's fucking drunk, right? I'm laughing hysterically. I'm like, this is fucking the highlight of the night. All of a sudden Hex rolls in and he's just like, dude, do not fucking act like this at my event. Not at the MLG shit. They're like, you could do this at the fucking PAX. You could do this at the E3. You could be the Crazy Blade. Not at my event. This is my event, bro.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that? You don't remember that part?
No. Oh, and also
I remember everything
from that event. So like, I ended up like looking through my phone the next day, and there was this girl that was a fucking dime piece that I took a picture with, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? I don't remember the night. Literally, I was like having a good time. I remember we met up with some fans, and these fans are like, "So you want to drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's drink." And he's like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "Get Jaeger bombs." So we haven't ordered Jaeger bombs, but Jaeger wasn't on the menu for the free. It was open bar, but Jaeger wasn't on the menu. So he's just like, "I just spent $37 and I'm fucked up." I'm like, let's go. You know,
dude. When I go to these events, I just want to get fucked up. I don't care what. I don't care
it's
that.
So okay,
there's a fucking game going on. Really, I don't give a fuck.
We're not talking about getting fucked up. In case anybody doesn't know this, we're not talking about getting fucked up at the event. We're talking about the after the event. The let's all go out, let's have a good time thing, right?
Like the event's cool. Hi, I'm meeting you. Like it's cool. Yeah, gaming community. Yeah, da da da. Oh my god, real life. Oh my god, you awesome. let's go get drinks. Let's get fucked up.
Yeah,
Like, let's
yeah.
fucking let's cash in some
a lot
memories.
of a lot of people, like, the thing is, the people we kick it with a lot of the people, but a lot of people are the older cats, the Hastros, the Hexes, the Grizzes, the old school cats. We all have, like, not me, but, like, most of us have families, and we can't act retarded like that. So when we come to these events, we're not driving, so we don't have to worry about DUIs.
Yeah.
We're literally, we're going to crash in our hotel rooms. Let's get fucking wasted and fucking have a night we're not going to remember, but we're going to know that it was epic.
I wish more people just, like, weren't in PR mode. Like, it'd be hilarious if T. Martin would fucking, like, straight up do a vlog, and he's like, yeah, so we were doing coke on these hookers' asses, and I was super excited. Like, I just wish that... I'm not saying that T. Martin ever did anything like that.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't. But I'm just saying I wish, like, you know, people weren't in PR mode all the time. They could just tell
This is
war
definitely
stories.
not PR mode, but, like, I will only do coke if I'm super drunk and if it's off some girl's titties.
That's ridiculous. I've never done that ever.
Well, I'm just saying,
can't
like, I've
believe
done
it.
I've done it a couple times. Whatever, it happened, but
Was
it
it diet?
just stupid. Actually, someone was selling a shirt that instead of Diet Coke, it said Coke Diet. Coke's not my thing, bro. I'm not into it. Like, I'm like pussy, weed, and alcohol. That's the shit.
I used to. I would say like 2007, summer 2007.
Yeah.
I went into it for a little time, but it's just like it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Dude, when's the next event, bro?
The next event is in I almost said Albuquerque, but it's not. It's Anaheim. And I believe it's June or July, and everybody goes to that fucking one.
What is it, MLG event or something?
Yeah.
You know what's weird, dude, is that when we went to the MLG event, I wasn't a superstar there. Because everyone there everyone there was into the whole competitive scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't, like, except for like a couple people, except for like the Phase and Optic guys, I don't really know anybody else. A couple of them knew that. Like, I remember, it's so weird. Every time, like, Fwiz, like, if someone knifes in an MLG event, Fwiz will, like, fucking shout me out or some shit like that.
The thing that I love about going to like a PAX or the MLG event and stuff like that is that even though right now I'm known for like doing the Dromler thing, doing the BadKidCast or whatever I'm doing,
Yeah.
people come up to me and be like, dude, I love your FAG videos. It's like, fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It always like, how do you know me by that? You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
feel like not that many people know me by that anymore, but it's cool to know that they do. I think we went overtime here.
No, we're still going. We're still going strong.
Dude, we've clocked in a good hour and a half.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
No way.
Let me look at the.
No way.
Oh yeah, we're close. We're close. We could probably do another 10.
All right.
But yeah, I can't wait for another event. I'm super excited about that. Is there anything in the news that has sparked your interest?
No, not in the news lately.
You don't watch the news.
I know. I watched the last report thing. I think that's just hilarious.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that we're going to go to war with Russia. That shit is heating up.
Right on.
What?
I have a horrible...
You could tell he was not listening to me whatsoever, or just like when I said that we're going to go...
I have a lot, like over a decade, it's a problem I have. I have this instinct, this impulse that if someone says something and I'm supposed to be interested in it, to reassure them, I just go into auto mode and I'm like, right on. And it's really fucked up because people have told me some fucked up shit before. And I'm like, right on. I'm like, they're like, what?
I killed my girlfriend. She's buried in the basement. Right on.
Right on. Yeah, right on. It's cool. And for whatever reason, I'm the kind of personality where people feel the need to tell me some shit that they should keep to themselves. Okay? Like, I'm just like, oh, why did you think I'm the confidant?
Well,
like,
this is one thing I'll say about you. You're not a snitch, so
Yeah.
that's probably why people tell you shit.
Stop it. I need to start telling on some people so you stop telling me shit. Fuck. Give me someone. Let me fucking Henry Hill him. Let me tell on some people real quick so you stop fucking confiding in me.
Yo, Dromler has burned way too many fucking relationships with people. Like, motherfuckers that I used to talk to all the time are just like, how's it going, Keem? Like, yeah.
Well, I honestly feel because of my, first off, public service announcement, okay? If you tell me some shit, I'm not going to run to Keem and tell him what the fuck's going on, okay? That's not my fucking business. But I feel a lot of people think that they can't confide in me or tell me what's going on or fucking talk to me because they're afraid that I'm going to fucking run to Keem and tell him and Keem's going to do a drum alert on it.
Well, here's the worst thing is like I know shit. Like some of you motherfuckers have told me shit, right?
Yeah.
I could do a drum alert right on you and right now and fucking blast you.
Yeah.
I don't because like I'm only reporting on shit that's public, right? I'm not breaking stories. The reason why I went after that James Geary dude and the way we went after him is because, one, like, the GTA community needs to fucking stop. It was for the better good. Had to be done. Had to put it out there. And two, like, the dude brought it on himself. Like, he fucking, like, you know, it was going to go public. Zach was going to put this information public that he was trying to buy this PewDiePie exploit thing, right? So because it was going public no matter what, I worked the story. But outside of that, you tell me some shit, I'm not telling anyone. Like, whatever is said private to me stays private.
Yep.
But
bam.
That's the end of the show. Thank you guys for listening. If you made it to the end of the show, I want you to tweet a special code to me and Blade. The code word is Bumblebee. If you tweet that at us, we know you're a real cool motherfucker.